Skip, this is these are swings from your course management lesson the other day on May 21st, 2025. It turns out the swings are different. The one on the right is midway through the 9 holes. I think it was on 15, something like that. And the one on the left is 18. So if you remember right, you started with, I don't think, a lot of mental distraction. You were hitting the ball cleanly, probably the first 7 of 8 shots were square, okay, and near max distance. So, and then as you pointed out towards the end, you had some ideas of what would make the swing better, and you're showing me some mechanical things that those from then on, it's like you hit the worst shots of the day. No, they weren't terrible, but they weren't even close to like how you started. So we kind of got in our own way there. So if you watch the swing on the right there, let's call it hole 15. So you take it back, still inside. Oops. So just ignore the one on the left for now. So take it back, and you get it pretty deep in here, and I'm okay with that left heel coming up, and then you replant it. But you get it in here, and you can see it's steep. But watch, you from the top, you see it's very steep compared to those yellow lines, and then you lay it down in mid swing. So at this point, you can see where the shaft is actually over the right forearm. See that? And then as you get to the next checkpoint, see how when the shaft is parallel to the ground, the club head is just behind your hands. And so, then you just continue and go through and can release the ball because you're kind of on plane, you're not over the top in a drastic manner, and turn through nicely. Now, there's early hip extension where you come away from the back wall, but we can fix that later. Right now, we just have to get this repeated on-plane downswing that hits the guideposts. Okay, so then the one on the left, same takeaway, and you get it to the top, not quite as good, but now watch. So it's steep, but now let's see your hands go towards the ball, and now you come in way steep, and then you're trying to shallow it a bit here, but it's late. So when your hands get waist high, see that shaft isn't close to your right forearm. So there's 2 swings, 3 holes apart, that are way different, and results can be different. So you've got an inconsistency. So we have to repeat the swing so that there's just one error we have to correct for. You know what I'm saying? So I just think towards the end there, you got in your own way with too many thoughts about trying to change it and stuff like that, instead of just taking it back and whacking it. And therefore this swing isn't repeatable at all. So now you come in way too steep, and if you remember right, this ball goes pretty high. Yeah. So this goes high and left. Remember, this is the first, I think, the ball you missed out of. Is that the one that goes towards the trees? Okay, but now look, you can tell it's coming in steep. I've never seen this. The tee goes straight up and lands back. So the only way that can happen is is you're just coming in way too steep. And, this did go very high on the 18th hole. So a couple different swings. We just have to get it more repeatable, and you're turning through it. I mean, it's a good swing. I mean, you played well. You played really well to start, and then you just got distracted. That's all. So, but if you look at these swings, well, the one on the left, you can't play with that. It's better than you started, a month or two ago, but hard to play with it, man. Whereas this one, and the swing you had even before this, like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, all were really good. And I got to believe they're closer to that swing on the right than the one on the left.